Would like to introduce Miss Doris Belcher. Miss Belcher, where did you go to college and what was your degree?
I went to college at Fort Valley. This is Fort Valley State University, and that was Fort Valley State College then in 1953. My degree was in home economics education.
How did you get started in 4-H and what was your job title?
I got started in 4-H through high school. We had a county extension agent, and he had 4-H for us, girls and boys, together, and that's how I really got started. Didn't do very much then, but it was a beginning.
Could you tell us how 4-H changed from the time you started to the time you retired?
Oh, it's a long story. It would take forever for me to tell you, but I will start. When I came to work in Columbia County in 1957, I came to work with the Columbia County Extension Service, and we were county agents and home demonstration agents. And I got started then with 4-H clubs. I had 4 schools and all the 4-H club age students in those schools in grades 5 through 12. And it was a big job, but we had them all, cloverleafs, juniors, and seniors. We divided them out and had them in groups by grades, 5th, 6th, 7th, and then high school 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th.
How do you feel you impact 4-H's in your years of service?
Well, I think it was really major because we went in the homes. We always did home visits after 4-H in schools. We followed up the 4-H projects by going in the homes. So we involved families, mamas, daddies, and everybody in the family. So everybody got involved. And it was sort of like a carryover for them. We did it in the projects in schools, and then they went home and the parents interacted with the young people and carrying it on. And then in our home visits, we went back to observe what they had really done based on what we had taught. And now, I can see lots of our 4-H club young people that are older now, grandparents, but I can still see them and know that they've carried on well, and they passed it on. And they never fail to mention 4-H when you see them, and I think that's a great thing.
What was DPA like then versus years later?
DPA is the very same. Projects might have changed some, but the way we do DPA is the same. We had county project elimination like we have now. The kids, the students competed in the community, and we chose the first, second, third place, and the first place, second, third place winners went on to district. Now, we didn't do state congress when I was working. I think the other schools did, but we didn't. We just had county project achievement and district project achievement. Well, we carried all of our kids to the Dublin 4-H Club Center, and all of the counties around were involved, so they brought their children. But our DPA was district project achievement. It ended at Dublin. We didn't go to state congress.
You do fundraisers to support your classes?
Yeah, we did. Basically the same as you do fundraisers now. We did sold donuts. We had a Coke sale. We had a chicken barbecue and cookies and candies. Basically all the kinds of fundraisers you have now, we had them then. And that's the only way we could really do a county project achievement and give trophies and prizes. And that's the only way we could raise money to carry our students to Dublin 4-H Club Center so they could compete in DPA.
Who inspired you in 4-H?
When I was in high school, we just had a very, very small 4-H club program. And I never had any idea when I graduated from school that I would be in extension service. Never crossed my mind. And I was just sort of sitting around job hunting and just kind of stumbled upon the job. But it's the best thing that could have ever happened to me. I've enjoyed every minute of it.
What made you want to work with 4-H?
Like I said, I kind of just stumbled upon the job. And this was my first county, Columbia County, was my first job, my first county. And when I got here and kind of looked at it a month or two, I knew it was the thing for me. And then, of course, the county extension staff then were the ones that I would be looking at as role models, because we were home demonstration agents and county agents, and we just, you know, you were kind of on your own. And we had a staff too, just like the University of Georgia did. Our staff was at Savannah State. This was before integration now. And they had all of the subject matter that we needed to get us started too. So it would be like the state staff, state extension staff, that kind of got us motivated and on our way.
Do you have anything else you would like to tell us about your 4-H life?
Enjoyed every bit of it. We had DPA, and of course we had the district winners went on after integration. The district winners went on to state congress, just as they are doing now. And we could just sit back and teach them all that we need to teach them, and watch them grow and watch them model after other counties, because it was very competitive. You know, we always wanted to have the best. And even way back then, Columbia County has always been on top. And we just always had a good program. And and that's a good thing, because if you can sit back and say that you had a good program and it was nothing really negative about what was going on in the county, and even before integration, I can't talk about anything that was that negative in Columbia County, only that our facilities were so different. You know, our office buildings and that kind of thing. But then I knew that when I got the job.
Is there any advice that would help me make my life any experience better?
Yes, because I bet you're so energetic and so intelligent and so delightful to talk to, and I think you're the one that's going to get out there and make it all happen. My advice to you would be to take advantage of all the opportunities that are out there, and every opportunity that you get to help somebody else, you be sure to do that, and ask questions when that opportunity presents itself, and take it all in, and become a leader, because you know that's when it's going to really happen. If you can take what you've learned and what you've been involved in, and you become a leader, and you teach somebody else the skills and all of the things that you've been involved in, and you can just watch your life bloom, because I can just look at you now and know that you're going to be the one that makes it happen. I thank you so much for coming to talk to me today.
I thank you for spending time to help us, and for having all the time you can give us to learn about a little bit of 4-H history.
And whenever you see me, wherever it is, I want you to always get my attention and let me know what you're doing. And if I can help in any way, even if it's on the telephone, even if you have to write me a letter, drop me a card, you do that, because I want to watch you grow.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.